ahead.
What's up, Choj? This is Jay from the Game Chasers, and you are watching Scorpion Slayers 66.
Alright guys, so morning of Too Many Games. Woke Hunter up this morning, or made sure he was up anyways. And yeah, he should be here in about 15-20 minutes, so we're pretty pumped. And my other friend should be here around the same time. So, got my Metroid shirt on from the Yeti, one of my favorite shirts for day one of the convention. So yeah, pretty pumped. We're going to a record store right across the street and to get some food pretty much right as soon as he and my other friend get here. So yeah, check in with you guys in a minute.
I feel like shit.
So
yeah, you don't look like you're doing too well.
Seriously, I'm always like loud and obnoxious and always out there. But, like,
You don't look like you're doing all right.
So if you guys couldn't tell, we got Hunter and then my friend Dalton. We just went to the record store.
I didn't buy records.
Well, he didn't buy records. I bought one record, 2 CDs. You bought like how many CDs? 2 CDs. So yeah, we'll show you later. Alright guys, so Dalton's laying in the back seat. We are heading to, we're going to the convention now. We're leaving, what time is it? Like 11:20, so we'll probably be there like an hour-ish early.
That's fine.
So yeah, that'll be cool. So
watching them, I'm like, oh, tickets are sold out. Oh, can't get anything. I swear to God, can't let everybody. I did not just drive 6 hours for this.
Alright, yeah, we're headed down, so I'll let you guys know in a little bit. Alright, so we made it.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of.
Car's not doing too good.
Yeah, but we're not dead, so that's a thing. So yeah, we're here.
Go big by yours though.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here. Alright, talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so
like every rare NES game
we're at the
ever.
convention and we're walking around a little bit with Grimsy42, wherever he is. Yeah, I'm taller than Grimsy. But anyways, it's been super cool and really glad I got to walk around, so thank you. Let's continue walking.
Yes. Go ahead.
What's up, Choj? This is Jay from the Game Chasers, and you are watching Scorpion Slayers 66.
Alright guys, so we are at the convention. We've been here for a few hours. Just thought we'd show you what we got so far. We're about 5 hours into the first day. So yeah, we're gonna start with what Hunter got.
Pretty cool stuff. Finally found Guitar Man. Thank you, Jared.
Found it.
Thanks, Jared. Raiden 3, cool shooter. Been looking for that. And Gun Club. Chris said this was fun. So,
Yeah, Chris Minogue said it was pretty fun.
so why not? Picked up, I guess it's a homebrew. D-Pad Hero 2. First one's awesome, so got the second one. Got this from the Game Chasers and Pat the NES Punk and shit table for $3. You didn't have that one. Cabal. If you ever play Wild Guns, it's very similar. Really good. And Sesame Street ABC 123.
We got it for $4 and we got we'll show that later.
Uncommon game.
Yeah, very uncommon. Apparently it's like an 8
Yeah, I think Nintendo H has this. It's like an 8 for the card. So. And then for $5, I got Play Action Football in the box. I don't think that was a manual. And favorite childhood game on the NES. Now on to Junior Turbo Racing. Oh, Sonic.
Yeah, we got a Sonic chiptune.
Providing the Sesame Street. Gave me this.
Yeah. Now let's move on to what I got so far. Hunter gave this to me for my Dragon Ball collection. Just the box. And holy fuck, I scored a lot of good Super Nintendo games. So the first one here is Super Metroid Z Factor. It's like a redesign in order. Also got it signed by Some Call Me Johnny here. This was 50, I believe. So that's cool. This was a steal. This guy had it marked at 35 because of the yellow back. But I actually got it for 25. So yeah, happy about that. Lufia 1. I heard it's really good. This is awesome. It's a fan sequel to Chrono Trigger. So yeah, this was $40.
Hopefully it's better than
This was one of the bigger purchases of the day. Super Metroid redesign complete. It's a complete redesign of Super Metroid, obviously, and paid $50 for it. Got the box and an insert and everything, so that's cool.
Super Metroid redesign, obviously it's redesign of Super Metroid.
This was good too. We were at a booth and this guy, Hunter hates me for that.
Bullshit.
This guy had this marked at $7, and he said I'll do 2 for 10. So Hunter grabbed the gun club,
but I wanted that.
and then I saw this and I snatched it right in front of Hunter. So technically, I caught Hunter slipping. So yeah, it complete for $5. I think the game goes for about 25-30. It's one of the harder PS2 Dragon Ball games to find. So yeah. Also, when I got Super Metroid redesigned, the guy put in these pins, Ness and Samus, obviously, so that was cool. And then they gave us a bunch of stuff when we came in, a TooManyGames like flyer thing.
I didn't get one of those. What the hell?
But the biggest score so far of today, I paid $80 for this, which yes, it is a lot, but it goes for a lot more on eBay, and plus it's a lot cheaper than the American version. I got Akumojo de Dracula X, however the fuck you say it. It's Castlevania Dracula X for the Super Nintendo, or Super Famicom. Paid $80 for it, but it goes for about $90 to $100 on eBay, and the American version is like $200 plus. So yeah, this is my big score of the day so far. Yeah, so that's everything that we got so far. And yeah, so I'll check in with you guys later.
What's it over at 2 today? Oh shit, that means we gotta get up.
Everybody's got set up.
So anyways, we're in the car now. We're leaving early because we're all very hungry and tired because it takes a lot out of you.
Nobody got sleep.
Yeah, none of us got sleep. So we're gonna go home.
We got all day tomorrow though.
Yeah, so we're gonna get here early tomorrow, panels and shit, all that, all day. But I want to show you, I got one more pickup. This is limited to 666 copies. As you guys saw, I'm a vinyl collector, so one of my favorite albums of all time is London Calling by The Clash, and yeah, I got this. It's a bunch of Castlevania music on a vinyl, and it's colored, splattered vinyl. Eventually I'll do a more in-depth video, but Intellivision Dude has a video about one he got. So yeah, this is very limited, and this was at the Yeti booth, and it's not even on their website. So yeah, that's the last pickup. We're going home. I might do a more formal pickup if we're up to it. So yeah, see you guys later. Hey guys, back from the convention, showing you the pickups from day one, a little bit of stories from today. So before we even went, we stopped at a game store, or a record and CD shop.
We kind of stopped at the game store. Really overpriced.
Oh yeah.
Worst store ever, just saying. Don't go there.
So anyways, I bought this, it's called Czarface, Every Hero Needs a Villain. And it is a bunch of Wu-Tang members collaborating with one of the producers, and it's like a storybook. It's really cool, but it also has a CD on it. But yeah, it was like $14. Hunter doesn't even like this type of music, but
I mean, it's okay,
yeah.
But that is awesome.
For the Money by Joey Badass, this was 11. It's really reminiscent of like Nas. And then for $19, Number of the Beast vinyl reissue.
That's
really
cool.
love that album. It's cool still, but yeah. So before we went to the convention, Hunter just decided to donate this for the Dragon Ball collection.
I would not do anything with it.
Dragon Power box. Technically, I really don't count it as part of it because I had the original Japanese version of this.
Here?
Yeah, I have Famicom.
Oh, okay.
But it's cool just to have anyway, so yeah, he gave that to me, so thank you for that. And then let's get on to his pickups.
So, really cool day. Got to meet lots of really cool people that we all
Down
in
below.
the description.
Yeah. And along with a little bit of footage of that.
I'm drawing a blank. Started collecting for the NES again. Really bad habit because it's super expensive. I mean, dude, the one guy.
The guy had 3 Samsons.
Yeah, the guy had 3 little Samsons and said he sold one for $1,000. Like,
Christ.
come on, man. He had like 3 Samsons, like 2 Flintstones.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That guy, he had it everywhere.
He had a 6-in-1.
He had a Caltron.
He had a gray World Championships.
Yeah. He don't watch movies. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But I started to opt for the cheaper games because I wasn't buying a Panic Restaurant.
$400.
Unless I find it for $1. But for $5, I picked up Cabal.
Which we both speculated that this game might actually go up.
It's
in price.
really underrated.
Yeah, it's a lot like Wild Guns.
It's a really good game.
It's really fun.
I think that one will probably go up at some point. This one won't. Wizards and Warriors.
We got that from the Game Chasers panel.
Some guy who was in a Game Chasers episode.
I will like subtitle the dude's name because I'm sorry.
I feel bad because I don't know who it was.
But it was the guy that got his. I think it was the guy that got his MacBook stolen in the episode.
I feel like I should know who it is, but I just.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Wizards and Warriors.
Yeah.
He was a funny guy.
Yeah.
And then I found this. This was from Chiptunes.
Where's this?
It's right here.
So he bought a really cheap NES game, but it's actually really uncommon. It's like a 7 or 8 on Nintendo Age, and
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just hard to find, but it's
Yeah.
not expensive, and it's Sesame Street A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's like a 7 or 8 on the rarity scale. So
it's a great shape. I only paid $4.
yeah, you paid $4 and you got it.
I don't know if the guy just didn't know.
Yeah,
I think
don't
I think he just didn't know.
Yeah,
but
because he like hesitated. He was like, "Oh, $4."
shout out to him. I'll take it for 4.
Yeah.
And then for buying that, he gave me this.
If you guys don't know what that is, it's Sonic. It's making fun of Sonic.
I guess it's a like stuff he's
bunch of
done or
chiptunes,
something.
yeah. Yo, check out my mixtape,
Yeah.
fam.
So that was cool. For $4.
Yeah, $4. Why not?
And then I got. I guess I'll do all the NES stuff first. I can't pass up boxed NES games for $5. I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
So we got Play Action Football. I don't know if this has the manual. I didn't even know.
I think it was complete.
$5 though.
Yeah, not the greatest shape, but still $5.
Any more than that, I wasn't gonna buy it. But.
Yeah.
And then Al Unser Jr. Turbo Racing. I love this game. This is the one of 2 NES games I had when I was a kid. Not even that I had, that my neighbor had.
Yeah.
I always found it weird that his dad only ever had 2 games, and this was one. I love this game, but I think it's not supposed to be good.
I heard it's not supposed to be that good.
But I like it. I think it's like pole position.
Yeah.
That being said, though, I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Probably in like 12 years.
Yeah.
But I liked it then.
Alright, so this is kind of a combo story between the two of us. So I went up to a booth and I saw this. I caught Hunter slipping on this, and we are going to both admit that.
Yeah.
This was $7. If you guys don't know, this is a harder to find Dragon Ball game. It had 7 priced on it, and the guy said you could do 2 for 10. So I got this for $5 technically, and he got his game for $5 technically.
Gun Club? Chris Minogue.
There you
Let
go.
me say it right this time. Said this was fun, so I grabbed it. I regret not buying that freaking Neo Contra. I hope that's there tomorrow.
Yeah, there was a Neo contract. It was 12?
10.
10?
It was 10.
Yeah, 10
I saw
bucks.
2 of them. One was 10 and one was 12. And I think if it's there tomorrow,
Yeah.
I might have to get it.
Yeah, and this was cool too.
This was a really good find. They were asking 14. I offered 10. We settled at 12. It's complete. It's Raiden 3. I think 12 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I never see this game.
Especially since it's complete. I mean,
I never see this game, and I really
Raiden games usually keep their value pretty well, so.
Got to play the R-Type arcade machine. That was really cool.
Yeah, I have some footage of that, I believe.
Do you?
So I think so.
Yeah, that was really cool. And then the last 2 things are really cool. I got to give props to you.
Yeah,
This,
I A spotted this and B haggled.
yeah,
with
pretty
him
much
for this.
negotiated it for me because
Yeah.
he knew I wanted this. I've been looking for this game for literally like 5 years.
Yeah.
I've never seen one copy of it. And then it's weird because it came from the same person I bought Cabal from.
Yeah,
And it wasn't there earlier.
Yeah.
And I just happened to walk by and they were like had a nice stack of games.
And I was like, oh, Guitaru, man.
So
yeah, it's
I ended
Guitaru.
up trading a Double Dash complete and $10.
I negotiated that because she wanted Double Dash and 20. I said 10. So
And Double Dash
was a
was
gift.
essentially free for me.
So he like paid $10 for her. Guitaru Man.
Guitaru Man.
Which, if you guys don't know, this is pretty hard to find, obscure.
I think when PS2 collectors really start hitting the titles,
that's one of
this
them.
is going to be one that's
She
not...
looked it up and said it was like 45.
I think she wanted 45 for it.
But we looked up, it was like 55, 60. So
I
essentially,
think this game's going to get expensive though, and I've always wanted to play it. And if I don't like it, I'll sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think I'm going to like it. It looks alright.
And then, in my personal opinion, the coolest thing he got was this.
The guy was pushing me on this one, and what convinced me was, 1, he took a debit card,
And 2, there was Megadeth.
Yeah, there's a Megadeth song on this. I played the first one, but he said this one's like
10 times better.
10 times better. He said he made these. Like, the guy I bought it from.
Yeah, they
actually
found,
made it.
He made the cartridges and the labels and stuff.
Which is cool, because
Yeah.
it's done well. And that's a D-Pad Hero 2.
So it's pretty
basically like
Guitar Hero,
Guitar
DJ,
Hero, but
yeah.
for your NES.
Yeah.
Notes come down and you hit the
You hit the D-pad.
D-pad and the buttons. It's really fun. The first one's really fun. I want to try that one.
Yeah.
But that's all I got today.
Yeah, that's all for day 1. I had a really great day.
You probably...
I probably
You might...
outmatched
Yeah, you probably did better than I did.
Even just starting off with that Dragon Ball, I had a great day. So this first thing wasn't the first thing I bought, but this was one of the better deals of today. And this was marked at $25, just because the back is bad. And as you guys know, Super Nintendo cartridges, you can just swap out the backs.
Oh, yeah.
And it is Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Really nice label. I only paid $25.
I hear they're great RPGs.
Yeah, I heard Lufia 1 and 2 are great. 2 was really weirdly priced
You know
everywhere.
what's weird? You have to play Lufia 2 in order to play those in order. Lufia
Yeah.
2 is a prequel.
Yeah. Anyways, at the same booth, Hunter got the DJ Hero. I actually bought a few D-pad Hero. I got a few things. The first one is Chrono Trigger Crimson Echoes. It's like a fan sequel, and Time Walk Games for a while actually stocked this, so it has to be pretty good. I mean, Time Walk did a lot of.
They're out of business now.
Yep. The next one was probably one of my favorite things. It is Super Metroid Z Factor, and it's like a redone version of Super Metroid. And I actually got assigned by, like, some call me Johnny, and he drew a screw attack for me. So thank you, Johnny. Probably my second favorite thing I got today. This was originally marked at $70 with the box, but the guy only charged me $50 because he saw how hardcore of a Metroid fan I was. I had a shirt on, I bought the Z Factor. I had like 3 other reproductions of Metroid in my hand.
Yeah.
So he gave me this for $50, and it is Super Metroid redesign. And it's just a redesigned version of it, new characters.
I hear that's
story.
really good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things. I know Business 17.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought he had it.
Yeah. But the score of the day for me, I did pay a lot of money for this. But actually, this is the second best score of the day for me, honestly. Or probably the first, I don't know. I paid $80 for this, but on eBay it goes for like 90, 100, and plus the American version goes for like 200 plus. And it is Castlevania Dracula X on the Super Famicom. Yeah, cartridges only of this, even the Super Famicom one, are like 100, 120 usually. So paying $80 was no problem for me. So yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't buy it just because I don't like Famicom. I don't like the way Famicom games.
I like them, but this was.
It's definitely a cheaper alternative.
Yeah, and this was really cool.
Damn thing.
If you guys saw in Television Dude's video on this, this is limited to 666 copies, and it is a vinyl of Castlevania After London Calling by The Clash.
That's so badass.
So what it is, it's pretty much just like a vinyl of Castlevania 1 through 4 music, I believe.
It's, yeah, I think
and
so.
It's really cool. It's colored like an eyeball, so it's double-sided.
That's so sweet.
So yeah, it's actually my first colored vinyl in my collection, so.
I definitely regret not buying
Yeah, I think I got number 445 out of 666, so yeah. Yeah, so that's all the pickups from today. We both did really well today for it being the first day.
We're going back tomorrow.
And we're actually going to the game store where I get all my Super Famicom games tomorrow. So hopefully we'll score there. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this first part. And we'll be right back with day 2. Alright guys, morning of day 2. We're both very well rested today actually.
I'm well rested, but I only slept for 4 hours again.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. My body's fucked.
Same. I got like 5 hours of sleep, but I'm still pretty rested, more so than yesterday. So yeah, pretty excited. Today's like all the panel day, so we'll definitely have a lot more footage of the convention today.
Still gonna look at some games though.
Oh yeah, for sure, because there's always more stuff that comes in every day. So yeah, let you guys know when we get there.
Alright, so Hunter just bought a grab bag of NES games for 15 bucks, so we thought we'd do it on camera. Hoping for free mag matches.
It could be worse. It could be worse. It's not that.
I think I saw.
It's 2 games I don't have. Got Where's Waldo, Mario Duck Hunt, and Shinobi.
That's actually a pretty
Yeah, I don't have Shinobi. Fun game.
Yeah, kind of successful. Worth 15 bucks probably.
Paid $5 for Mario Duck Hunt that I already have today.
Hey guys, back from the convention, day 2 and the final day for us. I thought day 2 went out really well.
I definitely bought more stuff today than I thought I was going to. Because
Yeah.
after yesterday, I was like, okay, because it was a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
But some decent deals to be had today.
Yeah, for sure. I have less stuff, so I'm gonna go first. I forgot to show these yesterday, but when I bought these reproduction cartridges, the guy actually threw in 2 pins, one of Samus and one of Ness.
Those are really cool.
Yeah, they're really nice. So
they look like pretty high quality pins.
And then today, I only bought a few things. The first thing is one of these third-party AV cables for Super Nintendo and N64. You never really have too many of these.
They work.
Yeah.
I have plenty of them. Those third-party cables work.
Yeah.
Suck.
From Grimsy, if you guys didn't see yesterday, we were hanging out with him, so we went and saw him, and he let us have pretty much first pick at everything. I mean, obviously the Game Chasers got to go through it first, but I got this for $15. It's Final Fantasy Anthology, and it has 5 and 6 on it.
Is that complete?
Yes, it is complete with the manual.
And black label. Nice.
And it's black label.
Well, he even told you, like, even the greatest hits is like 20. But
yeah,
like,
greatest hits is like $20.
So shout out to you, Grimsy.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't have to pay $55 for Final Fantasy 3 now. And then this was not the score of the day, but everything I actually personally bought, this was probably the score. We went up to the Game Chasers to go talk to Jay for a little bit, and I saw Billy had some stuff out. And he actually had some extra Nintendo powers, and he was charging $10 for the stack, and I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was 13, including 2 I gave to Hunter.
Thought it was $10 per.
Yeah, we thought it was $10 per, and the one on top made me think that, but I'll show that one last because it's my favorite. But yeah, anyways, got Maniac Mansion. These are all old.
We read through a couple of these. They're really interesting.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck.
That's right.
Rescue Rangers. This was cool. It's a power previews. It's like 1994 or 5, and it's talking about the N64.
Oh, that one was awesome.
Yeah,
that
we saw some like games that never came out.
Top 3 Virtual Boy games never came out.
Yeah, or Tetris.
Tetris?
Yeah.
That's gotta be early.
This one's early too. Ninja Gaiden.
Those are cool. The classic Nintendo powers are awesome.
Yeah, this is Killer Instinct. This one's cool. I used to have
Killer
this one.
Instinct for Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Okay. TMNT 3 for the NES. Earthworm Jim, which is cool.
Yeah, that's Tyler, the fucking joke.
NBA Jam.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that one. I didn't see most of these.
A second Rescue Rangers. I'll have to give you another one.
I'll take a double.
And then the best one. This was the one that I thought he was charging 10 each for. I was gonna honestly pay $10 just for this issue, and it is technically Metroid 2.
You wouldn't know that though. It just says Metroid. Well, I mean, other than the fact that it says Game Boy.
But yeah, really excited to get that. So yeah. But the main thing that happened to both of us today actually was we each took. Well, I took a game. And I got it signed by everybody that I really wanted. So there's Alpha Omega Sin, Grimsy 42, some call me Johnny, Brew, which was weird. He wasn't even on the guest list.
Yeah, we didn't even know he was coming.
And Jay, obviously. So yeah, I got it signed by the guys, which was cool.
And I guess that'll lead right to mine. I also got this signed. I was gonna get that Guitar Man signed, but I thought you had a silver pen, but it was black. So yeah, actually, I got one signature on it. And it's a Grimsy 42.
It's gonna be really hard to see.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that. It's like in the very corner. But I got this sign. It's got let's see.
Same people.
8-Bit Eric.
Oh, yeah, he got Eric's.
8-Bit Eric, Rude, Jay, Alpha Omega Sin, Billy, and Grimsy. I think.
Yeah.
That's all the signatures I got. But really cool. You know, when else am I ever gonna get there?
Yeah, true.
And they were all really cool.
Yeah, everybody was super nice. So.
But I got some decent stuff today. It's actually all NES stuff.
Literally every single thing you got was NES.
I didn't buy anything. Couldn't find the fucking PS2 games I wanted, dude.
Yeah. Well, that goes with 2 other things.
That goes with. I'll just show. Goes with that. So it was the end of the day, and we walked up to this lady where I got the Cabal yesterday, and she had like Jared pointed out she was doing like $15 PS2 grab bags.
And
he's like, wait, they got an NES one too. There's 3 games. Got 2 I didn't have though. Shinobi, which is pretty fun actually, not bad. Where's Waldo?
Kinda.
God.
Kinda uncommon, not worth anything though, really.
I think there's another Waldo game in the NES. And then
Mario Duck Hunt.
oh, I didn't even see the sticker on the back. The fuck.
Oh well. Whatever.
So probably the most uncommon game. Little bit of damage on the label, but
I mean, you got a good deal on it.
yeah, not bad. 15 for RoboCop 3. I actually didn't even notice that until like 10 seconds ago.
I bartered the guy down. He was gonna charge you 20, and I was like, "There's a little bit of damage."
I didn't even notice it honestly. So 15, but as long as the end label looks fine, I really don't care.
Yeah.
And then these 3 come from this really cool metal guy we met.
Yeah, there was this vendor we were talking about metal
And,
music.
I got these 3 for 10. It totaled 11, but I just gave him 10. Rocketeer.
With like one of the nicest labels I've ever seen.
Yeah, and apparently, I heard about this through the Game Chasers. Billy said it's actually really good, so who knows? Maybe it is. Got Commando for $4. Cheap as I saw it, the whole thing. It was either 5 or 10. This guy had it for 4. So.
And then this was just to even it out to make it 10.
It's not a game I particularly want to play, but for an even 10, I just grabbed High Play. It was like the cheapest game they had.
Yeah, so
Grabbed that. And then these next two I got for 10, which I paid what he had it marked for, but got Top Gun. I love this game. I don't care what anybody says. It's a good game. It's a good game. And for $6, I didn't see it any less than 10.
I saw like 12.
I saw
15.
10, 12, and 15. I didn't see it any less, but Gradius for $6. I thought that was, you know.
Yeah, I have the third one on Super Nintendo.
It was the cheapest I saw all day, so I went
grabbed
for
it
it.
right away. And then this was an interesting one.
And funny enough, I saw two.
Yeah, we saw
right back to back.
We saw two
for
of
the
these,
same price.
We saw two of these, the same exact, pretty much condition price, and then we saw a cartridge only for about the same price. And this is a really uncommon game, mind you.
Yeah, like the cartridge, I've only ever had it once, I think, and I've never seen the box, man. It's not particular. It's like ABC 123. It's not expensive, but
it's like a 6.
It's hard to find. So for $8, I picked up the Vanna White Wheel of Fortune, which is the hardest Wheel of Fortune to find.
For sure.
And I think it was complete.
Yeah, it was complete.
Yep. And actually, really nice shape for $8. So I thought that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I went like 2 booths over and saw another one.
Yeah, we literally went 2 booths down. There was one with like a ripped corner for $8, and then we saw a cartridge only at the same booth for like $5 or $6.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, 3 Vanna Whites.
Yeah, which is weird.
Which is weird because it's
a really uncommon
decently
game.
uncommon NES game.
So yeah,
pretty good stuff this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is one of the best life experiences I've had. I mean, I got to meet Hunter.
This is totally worth like driving.
Yeah, the 6 hours he had to drive.
Now I got to drive 6 back.
But we got to meet a lot of cool people. I've gotten a lot of newfound respect for some of the YouTubers that I really met. So
yeah, like honestly.
Yeah, like everybody was just like what they are on camera. So
for the most part,
some of them were even nicer.
Yeah, some people I thought I wasn't gonna like.
Yeah, for sure. And they were just really humble and fun.
The panels. Let's tell them about the panel weights.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
This sucked.
We were gonna go to the GameStack panel, so we went and looked at the line a half hour early, mind you, and it was around the door.
It was like capped off.
Yeah, and then we went to the Some Call Me Johnny booth like what, an hour?
It was like we were an hour, at least an hour.
And we were still like 12th in line.
And then it backed up.
And then it backed up.
Then they moved it to another room.
And then they moved it to another room. We got pushed to the back of the room, which kind of made me mad because Johnny's like probably my favorite YouTuber.
That was kind of shitty,
but whatever. It was still cool.
And then the final bosses panel, dude.
The final bosses panel.
There's no way you
was lining up before Johnny's panel started, which started an hour after Johnny's panel ended.
Yeah, so people must have been waiting in line for like a good 2 hours.
Yeah.
I wanted to go, but that was not happening.
That was not happening.
I don't care. I already met all of them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the difference?
Yeah, but yeah, the event was even better than last year, so I was really surprised. And thank you to everybody that we met. And like I said, all of the links will be down below. I will put little subtitles thanking everybody for their time. Thank you everybody for the hospitality. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I got a lot of newfound respect for some YouTubers out there. So
yeah, and I'm gonna put a plug in here because I can. Follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Made an Instagram last night. I don't know why.
I changed my Instagram name to Scorpion66. So if you guys want to follow me, go ahead. So.
Yeah, King of 8-Bit. The King of 8-Bit. 8S with a number.
So yeah, I'll leave all that down below too. So yeah, convention was awesome. This is your first convention, right? What'd you think as a whole?
Definitely a lot of people.
Definitely
so many people.
But we actually had room to breathe, which I hear is quite different from like MagFest.
I hear stuff like MagFest,
PRGE.
It's like
you can't even
walk around.
Yeah, you have to shuffle everywhere.
I think it's why it was probably much better like Portrait Retro is I only had to drive 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Not 40.
Yeah, exactly.
Because 6 hours is not really that
bad. So
I drive that average on a day anyway, probably. So what's the difference?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I thought it was even better than last year. I mean, the panels were cool. Johnny finally got a panel, which was nice.
Who was that other guy you met? AC?
Oh, AC. Thank you. I forgot about that. I met AC Card Shark. He was a really nice guy. He talked to us for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was.
He didn't even know who he was, but he was so nice.
Guy, yeah.
So,
I just haven't think about that.
Yeah, I'll leave his link down below. Like I said, everybody that I met or we talked about, I will leave down below. So
you definitely have to go next year.
Yeah, for sure.
If I get the chance.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go. So yeah, guys, if you guys ever get the chance, definitely go to Too Many Games. I mean, it's one of the best conventions I've ever seen. Let alone, it's only the only one I've ever been to, but it was really awesome.
I mean, I'd like to go to some other conventions.
Yeah, it's just
they're so far and they're very expensive.
So yeah, but we just had some great pickups as a whole. And it was just really fun getting to meet everybody. That was really the main thing. Like, yeah, the games were cool, but like meeting everybody and learning about them was the best part.
And the fact they were just like, yeah, sure, I'll autograph that for you.
Yeah, or they would walk around with us. You know, guys that have 400 subscribers, and then like Jay, whose even personal channel's like 9,000 something subscribers. Like it was cool.
They don't know who we are. are.
They don't know who we are. We know, we like idolize them. So it's just cool that they're like, yeah.
I was talking to Grimsy about that, like, in our eyes, maybe not particularly ours, but mostly like they're celebrities.
Yeah.
In sure. Like the gaming world.
Like Alpha Omegas, and he's like the top tier for retro.
Oh, he signed my arm.
Oh yeah, he also got
Alpha Omegas signed my arm. He was just like, here, let me see your arm real fast. He drew on it. But so that's not getting washed off. It's on my Instagram.
But yeah, yeah, it was definitely an awesome time, and I hope to go next year. Definitely with Hunter. That was really one of the coolest parts. Getting
great time.
So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. A lot of YouTubers went. I mean, I think I saw Corey Sazamier a few times.
Yeah, you mentioned you saw him.
I saw Joe Goes Retro.
Didn't you say you saw Old School NYC Gamer?
I thought I saw him, but it could have been something that just looked like him. But
maybe we should ask if he went.
Yeah, and I know Joe Goes Retro because he interviewed Alpha right in front
of us. Was that who that was?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that guy, but I was like, who's this guy?
But yeah, so...
oh, another shout out real quick. Found the best arcade game of all time.
Oh my god.
This, Poppin' Music by Konami.
It's like Guitar Hero with buttons.
It's the best arcade game I've ever
we played for a while. It was fun.
The game is so fun.
But yeah, so...
I think that's it. I think that's all I gotta say.
I think that's all we got. So thank you for sticking around. I know the video's probably gonna be like 25, 30 minutes with all the footage that I took. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you can go next year if you didn't this year. I mean, it was really awesome. So.
And that is in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, Oaks, Pennsylvania. But yeah, so please like, comment, subscribe to everybody down below. And until next time, guys, take care. Hey guys, I was editing and I forgot to make a formal thank you and outro. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that made this weekend so special. I mean, honestly, this is one of the best times I've had in my life thus far. And I just want to thank everybody, so I wrote down everybody that I remembered or that I talked to. So yeah, first off, thank you to Hunter. He was my driver and he stayed with me, so that was really fun. He's a really cool guy, and yeah, thank you. Zach, the GameCube Gamer, really cool to meet him finally. I've been talking to him since like the beginning, so it was really nice to meet him. Jay, he did a lot for me, showing me that YouTubers can be cooler, even more cool than they are on camera. I talked to Hunter and I for a good half hour. We walked around with him, and yeah, we were just talking a lot. And I donated some stuff to his collection, 2 N64 games, and Hunter donated some things to him, so yeah, hopefully that helped out. Thank you for being so nice. Billy sold me those Nintendo powers, and plus he was just a really nice guy. I was talking to him for a little bit. Eric, I didn't talk to a whole lot, but he seemed pretty cool, so yeah. Huge thank you to Grimsy42. I mean, he did so much for me. Like, he really made me more social with people. He got me that intro with Jay, as you guys saw. He walked around with us. I mean, we're nobodies to these people, like the people that have thousands of subscribers, and the fact that they care enough about their subscribers and to talk and walk around with them, it was just awesome. And, huge shout outs to Scott. He was such a nice guy. Yeah. I talked to AC Card Shark for a little bit. He was really nice. That was the first time I was ever meeting him. He's also a resident of Pennsylvania. Really cool guy, and might have to meet up with him sometime now. Rue from Clan of the Grey Wolf, a really intelligent guy, and he was really funny in person. So yeah, I was talking to him for a little bit, so that was nice. Jordan at the Game Chasers table, I talked to him for just briefly. He was really funny. So yeah. Big shout outs to Alpha Omegason. I told him a really personal story about something that's happened to me, and he came back and told me a story, and he just took so much time out of his convention to talk to people, and you know, I earned a lot of respect for him, even more so than what I had. He made me feel a lot better about a situation, and he gave me and Hunter and Zach a speech about, like, you know, we have one of the best communities on YouTube. You know, we're all gamers and we're all friends. It's not like we alienate one another, really. And yeah, we just have such a fantastic community, and somebody like Alpha really can demonstrate that. So yeah. And last but not least, I hate to say this, but my favorite YouTuber, some call me Johnny. Thank you so much for talking to me and signing all that stuff for me. I mean, if it wasn't for Johnny, I probably wouldn't be doing a channel. You know, it was in part to people like Business17 and stuff like that I got into making pickup videos, but Johnny was one of the first gaming channels I started watching, and just big thank you to Johnny. He was such a humble guy. He took many pictures with me. He signed multiple things for me, so I really appreciate it. And you know, I love all the people I talk to. I love all the YouTubers I talk to. It's just Johnny has helped me through a lot. His videos have helped me through a lot. It helped me start my channel. So as a whole, I would have to say he's probably my favorite YouTuber. But big thank you, like I said, to everybody. Everybody's my favorite YouTuber at the end of the day. And you know, I have a lot of newfound respect for a lot of the YouTubers I met. So thank you guys so much for making such a memorable experience. I'm almost in tears right now. I'm sorry. This is kind of getting too personal. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you all the vendors. A lot of you were very fun and very, you know, nice and gave good prices, some of you. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Like I said, Too Many Games was an awesome experience, and you'll definitely see me next year. So please like, comment, subscribe down below to everybody I talked about. I will leave their channel links in the description. And until next time, guys, take care.